Going on, guys? It's Jack, and this is episode 4 of the interview, and we got my boy Dster. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
Yo, what's up? It's me, Dster. I'm here with Jack today. I'm here to do an interview.
Yes, sir, man. I'm actually really excited to do an interview with Dster because he's one of the fastest growing NBA Live mobile YouTubers. He's been growing like crazy, and yeah, man. So let's just hop right into it. So, it was your birthday not too long ago, bro. So, how old you turned, bro?
I turned 14.
My gosh, dude, it's crazy. People like you and Sam, you guys are so young. You guys are great at making thumbnails. You guys have so much potential. It's crazy. So yeah, what did you do for your birthday, bro?
I went out with some friends. I went out to eat, stuff like that. Played a bit of basketball also, and just hung out with my family most of the day.
Hey, man, that's great. Did you get anything?
Well, I mostly got like money and some clothing.
Yeah, dude, that's the best. That's what I get for my birthday. I always ask, like, people ask, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, money. Just give me money, So, yeah, man, that's crazy. You're 14. So, yeah, let's just hop right into the next questions. Just, what are your thoughts on NBA Live Mobile right now? Just in general, what do you think about the recent promos, all that sort of stuff?
Right now, the game's been pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. The game was, like, I think from the Earned Edition promo to maybe Road to Gold, El Dorado, they had a really good streak of promos. Like, everybody was happy with the game. A lot of people started to come back. But recently, they've been just going in a hole of, like, really bad promos, like, really dragged out and long promos without stuff for you to do. And it just gets really repetitive. So I think that the game, this is probably the worst season of all time at this point.
Yeah, I agree with you on the recent promos. They have been wicked dragged out. Dude, they gotta make shorter promos. That's what they gotta do. It's being too dragged out.
Yeah, because they've been making these crazy, like, 2-week promos with the same events, and it's just way too repetitive.
I totally agree with you on that. And, like you said, promos were really good. I wasn't around for that, so I didn't really play a lot of this season till, I came back about a month and a half ago, 2 months. So, what were your thoughts just like the beginning of this season? Because I heard Mr. Fiction was telling me that the beginning of season 5 wasn't good, and then the middle of it was pretty good, and now it's bad right now. So what are your thoughts on the beginning?
Well, when we got the first leaks of the map and everything, I was really excited because they were bringing back mechanics from season 1 and like the old map feeling. So I thought that the season had a lot of potential to be really good, and I even thought that it was able to maybe in a way go into like the top 3 seasons. But when we actually got the promo, the season, we could easily see that in like the first week or so, we could already see that this season was gonna go downhill really fast.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Fiction was telling me. He made so many different rant videos about how bad it was, and yeah, man, it wasn't good. So, when did you start playing NBA Live Mobile? What season did you start playing?
I started playing like I think early season 1, like summer of 2016.
Okay.
Like early.
Yeah. So, you really think this is the worst season then?
It's very close with season 2.
Yeah.
Because season 2 is when it all started going downhill. But honestly, it's a toss up. I really had to see, because if EA can bring back the streak of like really good promos, they could just be above season 2. But it's not going. It's not above, season 3 or season 4 or anything like that.
Yeah. So how would you rank the seasons then, in your opinion?
Seasons, I would probably have to go season 1, season 3, season 4, and that season 2, and then season 5 at the bottom right now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think the NBA Live Mobile is about to turn up though. I mean, 4th of July stuff is gonna come. That was great last season. What were your thoughts on season 4, 4th of July? I thought it was a great promo. It was a money grab. I remember that, but there was just a lot of content at this time. Like, what? Dude, the game is so different from last year to this year. There's so much to do. Remember that?
Yeah, so I feel like for the 4th of July, you can't really miss too much on these type of promos like 4th of July, because they're just, fun events for you to just open packs and get an easy player. So I don't think that they can miss this. I think the best like 4th of July that I remember is maybe season 1 or season 3. So hopefully they're able to replicate that, and they're bringing back like the old season 4 card art for the 4th of July cards with the mellow.
Yeah, that's really exciting. I remember that card, dude. I love what they've been doing with the nicknames. Like, they had the achievement so you could get a free nickname card. I think that's awesome. I hope they bring that for 4th of July. Do you think they will?
Honestly, I do think they will. Like I discussed earlier today, I thought that they probably should add Elgin Baylor and David Robinson, who's he's always like the main master of 4th of July, the Admiral.
Yeah.
Chris Mullins. Those cards, they're like always a centerpiece, and they always have these nice nicknames. I'm pretty sure George Gervin was also one of the masters, and it's always cool to see the Iceman, the Admiral. It's always cool to see these nickname cards because they're unique in a sense, and they bring a different aspect to the game, and people really enjoy these type of cards. So I think that EA really also needs to bring back golden tickets for this reason, because it brings more community involvement, and EA can, it's a nice way for EA to interact with the community, and it just gives more things to do in the game rather than just sitting around and playing the same old events over and over again.
That's straight facts. And last season, EA was so good with interacting with their community, and they just completely fell off with this season, man. Why do you think that is like that?
I think it's because they feel like they're doing the right thing. They feel like they're correct in the aspects, and I think that they just don't want to accept the fact that they are doing the things wrong, because in season 4 they were using the excuse that it's a new different team, but it's been well over a year since they've had the same team of developers, so they should know how the community is like, they should know how the game is like, they should know how everybody in this community works, they should know the YouTubers and stuff like that. So the fact that they are still completely blind to everything that's happening is completely absurd, especially with Discord server with almost 10,000 people in there. They should be able to get at least some decent community feedback, because it's just ridiculous at this point. Honestly, EA needs to step up the game with the community, or if not, this game won't make it past season.
Yeah, I actually totally agree with you on that, Dster. That's straight facts. That's what made season 4 really good, was there were really good promos. There was content, and EA was so good with their audience. Like, they were so good with interacting with the community. Like you said, with golden tickets, that's straight facts. And I totally forgot about the fact that the 4th of July promo actually was like a collab with like the nicknames promo. That's actually really good points to bring up. By the time you guys probably watch this interview, the 4th of July promo may be up, or maybe it's about to drop. So make sure you guys keep in mind this is July 1st when we are recording this interview. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. So hopefully, like you said, it's a nicknames collab. Hopefully they bring back golden tickets. That would be great, bro. But the next thing we're going to talk about now is your growth on YouTube. So the first question is, when did you start uploading on YouTube consistently?
When I consistently started uploading, so I've been making videos for years now, but when I really got into it was maybe, I'd say, mid-season 3 is when I really started putting in that work to YouTube. I started improving my thumbnails. I started working on my editing and stuff like that. So I've had to say maybe for a year and a half now I've been consistently uploading and getting better.
Yeah, dude, I've seen so much improvement with your content as well. And I've heard that I've actually seen and reacted on stream to your other channel. So I actually can relate in that sense of, dude, I had a YouTube channel when I was 9 years old, 10 years old. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, similar to what you do. And honestly, your story, your come up, very relatable to mine, honestly, in the sense that I've been doing YouTube for a very long time. And, people are starting to get your name out there, and people are starting to recognize who you are, dude. You've improved over time. You can see the improvement. Your thumbnails are amazing. You make thumbnails for other YouTubers like Fiction as well. The improvement on your channel, that's why I'm very happy to be doing this interview with you, because, man, it's crazy to talk to you about like your improvement on your channel, man. So yeah, dude, you've been growing like crazy. It's awesome. Of course, bro. How close are you to being monetized?
Being monetized, so I actually was really close a few months ago, but actually at one point I was over at 3,000 watch hours, but I didn't have 1K subs, and so eventually my older videos like started regressing, so they didn't count anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm probably at 2,300 now that I'm starting to get back into YouTube.
Gotcha. Yeah, dude. What's your subscriber count right now?
My subscriber count?
Yeah.
So, yesterday when I started getting back, I was probably at 1927, and I think this morning I'm like at 194, like 1944.
Yeah, dude, you're close to 2K.
Yeah,
That's
trying to hit
crazy.
that.
That's actually crazy, bro. How much were you at like last year right around this time? Like how much, if you were to guess, how much were you at?
I remember, so around my birthday also last year, I was, I think I hit 500.
Wow.
So I've gained over 1,400 subscribers since that time.
It's actually insane, dude. 1,400 subs in a year? Dude, it's just gonna pick up from there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think the hardest thing is with YouTube? Like the hardest goal, in your opinion?
The hardest goal,
Yeah.
I'd say, monetization is actually pretty easy when you stream consistently and stuff like that, and subscriber goals too. So I've had to say probably total view count. That's probably the hardest to get up.
That's true. I always tell like smaller YouTubers, like, do you know who Legend Play is?
Yeah, I've heard of him a bit.
Yeah, he's been getting subs like crazy, and he's just started doing YouTube and all that. I tell all the smaller guys, like, dude, the hardest goal, at least it was for me, is getting the first 100 subscribers. Once you get your first 100 subscribers, it really picks up from there. You just got to be motivated and get to that point, you know?
Yeah.
So, the next question is, who's your favorite artist when it comes to music? Who do you listen to the most?
My favorite artist, so I have 5 really favorite artists that I rotate with every time. So it's Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West. I listen to a decent amount of Travis Scott also. Tyler the Creator and Ski Master Slump God are like my 5 artists that I rotate with the most.
Those are all pretty solid. What are your thoughts on Tyler the Creator's new album? I haven't listened to it, but I've heard a lot of people who are fans of him really like it. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, like it's really solid. It's a really solid album. I gave it like a 9.5 rating. The thing that doesn't make it a 10 out of 10 is the fact that it's not better than any of his other projects, but it definitely has a lot of good songs on there, and there's no songs are skips there. Like they're all very listenable too. The features are amazing. The production was crazy, and it's a solid project. Like if you haven't listened to it, you should give it a chance very soon.
Yeah, I definitely got to. It's on my list. I gotta listen to albums. I've listened to Migos' new album, but I gotta sit down and listen to like Polo G's album, Migos, and then Tyler the Creator. I've listened to all of them besides Tyler, but like, you know, really just deep dive into it. So yeah, man, I definitely gotta check out Tyler the Creator. I've never really like sat down and listened to his music though. What song would you recommend for me to like get into him? You know what I mean?
For Tyler, I don't really have a specific song, but I have an album. You should probably start with the Igor album to get into Tyler.
All right, I'll write that down, dude. I'll definitely have to check that out, honestly. Yeah, dude, that's pretty much all the questions. There's one more, and it's a question about myself. Do you think I will hit 4K subscribers by the end of the summer?
4K by the end of the summer? Yeah, definitely. It's like, a month and a half left. Yeah, you can definitely hit that easily.
Well, thank you for believing in me, Dster. This was actually a really good interview, bro. It's good talking to you. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this. Yeah, dude. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this interview with Dster, make sure you guys like up the video, subscribe to me and also Dster. Link in the descriptions to all his social medias. Go check him out. Tell him that Jack sent you, blah, 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 whatever. Have a great day, everyone.